Today we'll be building the highly requested Buster Sword. The size and weight of the sword makes it very unstable, so it should only be used as a costume piece or a wall hanger. As usual, we'll be using 110 pound cardstock to create our template. Do not attempt to use anything lighter than 110 pounds as it simply will not work. Take 3 sheets of cardstock and glue them back to back. Create 25 of these. Keep these underneath a heavy book for about 24 hours to let dry. Using those pieces, glue them together as shown to create a template that is about 55 inches in length and 4 layers thick. This template will be used strictly to create the blade. The handle will be cut out separately. The cut sheet for this project is provided by Rishi Manga over on Twitter. You can find the download link in the description. Print out the cut sheet and tape it to your template. The cut sheet I'm using is modified slightly as I believe the blade should be a little bit wider. You can see where the handle was attached to the rest of the blade at the 1-inch mark as shown on this cutting mat. The support structure on this sword is a little bit difficult to explain, so instead I'm just going to show you how it's supposed to look like when it's fully supported. Keep in mind that this support layout will have to be done to both sides of the blade. I'll be using my usual paneling method to cover the supports. The panels are created by gluing 2 sheets of 110 pound cardstock back to back, and then they are simply glued in place. Use binder clips and popsicle sticks to hold the panel in place until the glue dries. The panels will actually have to overlap slightly, as this actually prevents the blade from torquing. Any excess material will need to be cut off using a craft knife. The handle, guard, and spine of the blade will need to be covered in paper as shown. Glue together 4 sheets of 110 pound cardstock to create the template needed to cut out the materia slots and the pieces needed for the guard. Glue them together according to the cut sheet. When it comes to painting a sword, I simply use spray paint. This particular brand, it only cost me $1. I used 35mm plastic gems to fill the materia slots. Not many people realize this, but in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, the materia slots actually don't go through the blade. Follow the cut sheet using a silver marker to trace these lines into the blade. Then glue the materia slots into place. I used 16mm plastic gems as the bolt heads that go through the guard. At this point, you can choose to weather the blade to give it that worn out look, but I personally like it clean like this, so I'm going to leave it as is.